Mahomes takes the final snap of what is the end of the Ravens season. The Kansas City Chiefs are heading to Super Bowl 58.
Patrick Queen is now saying he has agreed to a $41 million deal with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
The Dolphins' wide receiver room, star-studded.
Without further ado, Anthony Weaver.
The Seattle Seahawks have made their move, and sure enough, it's Mike Macdonald.
We don't have the luxury of thinking about what could have happened, what could have been, trying to build the best team we can.
And that starts the very next day.
How y'all doing?
Finally, Derrick Henry is a Baltimore Raven.
This should terrify every team in the NFL.
We are thrilled to announce that we've extended Justin Madubuike.
And we're going to have a heck of a team next year. You wait, you watch.
We are on the clock.
I think I'm picking. Okay? Yeah, I'm going to pick.
Hey, this is Eric DeCosta, general manager of the Ravens. How would you feel about coming to Baltimore?
This a vibe, though. Yeah, it's a vibe.
You're a Baltimore Raven, man. Welcome to Baltimore.
Baltimore.
The last thing is, with free agency, it's undrafted free agency. There's some really good players out there this year, so let's find those guys.
It's really going to be competitive for that third spot. I think it's a good opportunity for him if we can make it happen.
You play the game the right way.
He's got two. He's working on the third right now. Can we get it done?
What'd you offer?
It's abrupt, you never plan on, especially in our case, we weren't planning on, having lock and clean out today, but things didn't go our way and, we got to learn from it and become better for it.
Obviously disappointed to be expected when you don't win the whole thing, but just proud to be around a group of men like this, the way they've worked all season, the way that we've bonded together.
I'll leave you with this, and then we'll get out of your It's from Ed Reed. When God put the promise in your heart, when he gave you that dream, he determined the right time to bring it to pass. He's already scheduled your healing, your breakthrough, and your promotion. There are right time moments in your future when things will fall into place. The right people will show up, and the opportunity will find you. What you're believing for may not have happened yet, but when you understand that God has a right time that's already been scheduled by the creator of the universe, you won't have to live worried or frustrated. Pretty good wisdom, all right? From a guy that's walked down the same roads that you've all walked. Like I said last night, when you get in that car and you drive out of here, it's the beginning of the next thing. Take everything you've learned, everything you believe, going forward, and go be great. Go be great. All right, stand on what you've done. We good with that? Okay, we're out.
Every year is different. You got contracts, people getting promotions. It's going to be very, very different. But I think anytime you have the core that they have here with the young studs that they have, anytime you have number 8 at quarterback, you got a shot.
Sources say that the Seattle Seahawks are expected to hire Mike Macdonald. The youngest NFL head coach now takes over for Pete Carroll, who was, of course, the oldest head coach in the NFL.
Joe Ortiz hired away from the Ravens. This is an exciting day to introduce Anthony Weaver as the defensive coordinator.
This is a hell of a feeling, all right, to be named the defensive coordinator for the Tennessee Titans.
No team's the same year in, year out, and luckily for us, we got a group of core guys who are going to still be here, but, we're losing a lot at the same time, and the mission stays the same, and I think we're all about it on that.
We tend to do a really good job around here of establishing culture early, getting guys that are meant to be Baltimore Ravens, and then just going to work. And that's something I expect to see from everybody around here this offseason.
There's always a lot of change after a season, but to me, this felt like it was a lot all at once. And not only are you losing players, but you're losing coaches, and you have to bring in more new guys. And that's hard when the culture is so cemented into this Ravens idea of play like a Raven. You have to find those players, those coaches, those people, those humans. And that's hard for the Ravens to do that. They're very particular, and it's specific in the characteristics that they're finding. So I think they were able to achieve what they wanted in finding those guys.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Zach Orr has been named the Ravens defense coordinator, replacing Mike Macdonald, and has had a fast rise, just 31 years old, and now the DC in Baltimore.
This is probably a really good hire for them.
31 years old as a DC. I remember Zach Orr as a player.
He's worked his way up through the ranks. He's done it the hard way. From all-pro player to within weeks, you're never going to play again, to fighting that battle and finally accepting it and saying, you know what, I'm gonna be a coach. Like my dad was a coach, comes from a coaching family. And you can see that, you see the way he was raised.
I started playing when I was 9 years old. I didn't want anything to do with football at first, and then I saw my older brother playing, and eventually I was like, okay, I'm ready to do this. And she's been in love with it, been playing, you know, from 9 all the way to 24. I just love just the physical aspect of football. Like, you can go out there and hit somebody and be aggressive and really not get in trouble, just doing what you like to do as young boys and as a little kid. And I always knew I wanted to play professionally. Like, I watched football nonstop. I used to watch like the NFL Live, Sports Center, like highlights to the point where my dad used to be like, stop watching football, it's more to life than football. And I just couldn't imagine myself doing anything else besides being around ball.
The 2014 NFL Draft is officially open.
I knew I wasn't a high round guy. I knew it was a high possibility I probably wasn't gonna get drafted just talking different people. So I knew I was probably be an undrafted free agent. I knew I was gonna have a long road ahead of me. So it was long. It was a long process, but it was exciting as well because I was confident that I would get an opportunity. So the whole draft process, I think it was probably 23 or 24 teams that had reached out, and the Ravens weren't one of those teams, which was crazy, the whole story. And I remember right at the end of the draft, one of the scouts, Lonnie Young, called me, and I picked up the phone, and he was like, hey, is this Zach Orr? This is Lonnie Young with the Baltimore Ravens. And he was like, do you want to come to Baltimore? And I was just like, yes, because I hadn't talked to anybody. And he was like, I think you can make it here. So the crazy thing about it is nobody recruited me from the Ravens, and I didn't know they even recruited people until I got up here, and some of the other undrafted free agents was like, yeah, they sent me a hat and a t-shirt, and I was like, oh, I ain't getting none of that. And my mindset was just come out here and show it and prove it every single day. And it was easy mindset for me to have because that's the mindset I operated since I was younger. Like every time I step in the building or step on the field, I want to go out there and prove my worth. And my dad told me something when I was real young. He said, when you playing sports or just in general, when you have a job, show that they can't do without you. And you got to show that every single day. So my mindset was I was coming in, I'm about to earn me a job and continue to show why I deserve to have this job.
Intercepted by Zach Orr. Fumbles the ball and the Ravens have recovered. And he's going to be hit and sacked.
Zach Orr is a player all out, all the time. There was no second guessing. See ball, go get ball. Tackle the guy with the ball. As hard as you can, get up, back to the huddle, come out the next play and do it again. Over and over again.
And it is picked off by Zachary Orr. Zach Orr forced the fumble.
I told him the other day he's making a name for himself in this league. I mean, everybody's watching the tape, and they know who 54 is for the Ravens right now.
Announcement I had to make today is that I'm kind of forced to walk away from the game of football. I had like some neck pain, and I was like, man, it's kind of not normal. It's not just normal football soreness. Obviously the scan and x-rays revealed that I had some type of condition that, I ended up being born with, combined with, getting a little bit injured and banged up in the game. And they were like, we're gonna send you to a spine specialist down in Dallas. And I'm thinking like, okay, worst case scenario, you might have to get surgery, and you'd be back beginning of next season. So I remember just sitting in there with my dad, my agent. I remember the doctor had come in and he was like, I got some bad news. And I'm like, okay. He was like, man, you can't play, you're not gonna be able to play football anymore. My initial reaction was I was shocked, and I was just like, man, I don't know what I was gonna do. And then, I actually came up here and announced to the world that I was gonna have to step away from the game. Walking away, I could be at peace at that because, I don't have any regrets. On the field or off the field. I can sulk and, feel sorry for myself, or I can look at the positive and saying like, man, I had a dream. I might not be able to live the dream as long as I wanted to live it, but, the good Lord let me achieve that dream. And that gave me peace, knowing that I can say like, I made it to the National Football League, I played in the National Football League, and I was blessed to do some good things, at this level. My brother said it best. He said, instead of asking, why me, just ask what's next. And that's what I'm looking forward to. And whatever that is, I'm ready to get at 110%.
That's some fun out there, baby. You know what I'm talking about? That's how you make a big time, baby. Good job. How hard can you play? 2-2. Come on.
It's not the size of the man, but the size of the heart that matters. I knew I wanted to get into coaching when I was done. I thought I was gonna play 10, 15 years, and then I would get into coaching. Initially, I was thinking just maybe high school coach, but I knew I wanted to get into coaching when I got done playing.
Welcome into the lounge. We have the pleasure of sitting down with new Ravens defensive coordinator, Zach Orr. Congrats, Zach.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Zach Orr being promoted to defensive coordinator was a no-brainer for the Ravens. Look, he's grown up in this organization. You don't have to teach him the Ravens way. From player to coach and now to defensive coordinator. They're all big steps, but he's been ready for every single one of them.
He knows the defense inside and out. He's known the system from the beginning. He's been a part of pretty much every adjustment, growth aspect that we've made throughout the system, so he's lived it all. So that carrying that forward is a really big deal.
What made Zach so good as a player was he had a great instinct for the game, and he played with a passion, and he was just relentless to the football. And those qualities make a great coach.
I just want to be the best in whatever I do. If I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do the best of my ability, and I want to win. I'm real competitive, and that's just not even just in football. That's just in life. What really drives me is winning a Super Bowl. I really want to win a Super Bowl. Football is what I love. It's what I do. So I want to reach the pinnacle in this profession. As a player, you know, I had that mindset. I wanted to win the Super Bowl here, and as a coach, even as a QC, an assistant, position coach, that drive, that mindset hasn't changed.
Part 2 of Free Agency Frenzy here on this Tuesday. The King is on the move.
To the races down the sideline. He might go 99 yards for the touchdown. Henry trying to turn it on. He will go. He's going. And when I say going, he might go all the way. Derrick Henry. The King is on his way.
Yeah, it really was a no-brainer for me. This is where I knew I wanted to be. I love the style, the physicality that they play with on all three phases. I feel like it fits my style of play as well.
How you doing? Oh, Dave, Sam, nice way to ruin the shot right here, Sam. That's perfect. Make sure we get that.
Too small, but we're too big.
So you like more the 22? I mean, both is available. We know
Yeah, 22 for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
No, absolutely.
You doing all right?
I'm happy, man. I'm happy.
Amen.
We got a lot of things going. We're trying to be great and be part of it.
I want to be somewhere that had a solid foundation, and you know, this foundation has been set for a very long time, and they compete every year and always in the conversation. You know, just excited for this opportunity, blessed and thankful to be able to land here.
Lock Nation, I just put pen to paper. Excited to be here. Excited to go to work. Let's get it.
Oh, let's go!
We are thrilled to announce that we've extended Justin Matabike to a 4-year contract.
Like now, teams are really gonna have to. They're gonna have to. I know they was doing it towards the end of the season, but they're gonna have to game like know where he at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They got to know where he at.
Yeah.
If you just leave him by himself, he's gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Can't block.
Hey, all right, man. How you doing? Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I plan on being here for hopefully my whole career because I just love this organization. Not only have I grown as a player, but I've grown as a person, and I just love my teammates and love the staff.
Journalistas, Michael.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. Ain't no stopping us now. I'ma do it, I'ma do it, I'ma do it, I'ma do it.
Officially on the wall, baby. Yeah. Thank y'all.
You can't keep everybody. The salary cap age that we're in dictates that. And so you try to be as strategic as possible. You look at your situation. Which players make the most sense to bring back, you know? And in a perfect world, you bring as many back as possible.
My man KV.
We have the pleasure of sitting down with Kyle Van Noy, fresh off inking his 2-year deal with the Ravens. Congratulations.
Thank you. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm ready to play already.
Oh my goodness! Kyle Van Noy!
Grateful for the opportunity to be back in Baltimore for 2 years. Like I was telling you guys earlier before we got on air, man, just feel like it's unfinished business to handle.
Goff under pressure and sack. It's Arthur Millette who comes from the slot corner position.
Well, I'd like to think we're always all in. You know, in this business, if you're not all in, then you're all out as far as I'm concerned.
And the goal is to be all in, every single year, as best as you can be. I think it's really interesting and good to look at the parts. Like you say, okay, they lost this many guys, they had this many guys, they're not gonna be as good of a team, you know, or how they're gonna fill these pieces. And we're gonna have a heck of a team next year. You wait, you watch. Wait and see what we do.
How do we build the best team over the coming months? What's that gonna look like? You look at free agency, you look at the draft, you look at post-draft and how that's all gonna play together, and you work to get your best 53 guys on the field. It's a great opportunity for young players to come in here, local guys that have an affiliation to the state in some way, to work out in front of NFL scouts.
Is Talio down there?
I'm sorry?
Talio.
I haven't seen him. Yeah, that's him. Number one is him.
That's him.
And it gives our coaches and scouts a chance to see these players up close and personal, to recruit these guys, to put them through a series of drills and different things where we can assess their value.
Hey guys, so in about 8 minutes, Scott's gonna warm you guys up for about 10 minutes. So from 9:45 to 9:55, and then you guys have 5 minutes to kind of just chill out before the workouts begin, break into your position groups. So feel free to get some water or whatever you guys need.
We'll typically bring in somewhere between 40 to 75 players, offense and defense. We usually do one side of the ball first, then the second side of the ball, and then we'll have a chance to talk to some players, interview some players, and we will provide them with a day that they'll never forget.
There you go. Absolutely. He's jersey number 25. Yes, sir. Let me see how these receivers looking.
We've been doing it since like 1996. I mean, one of my first responsibilities in-house was to organize the local pro day back then.
Hey, I was trying to see if you could possibly get quorum upstairs to Coach Harbaugh.
The organization of the workout has grown quite a bit. Mark Acevedo, David Blackburn, those guys do a phenomenal job organizing that and making sure that we have the very best guys here. And I think our coaches do a phenomenal job of putting these guys through the paces and evaluating the players. All the credit in the world to Coach Harbaugh. You know, he has built an amazing culture here. Working here is a special thing. And I'm very proud of our staff, the way that our people interact with our players. I just see so much pride in their craft, in their job, the way that they operate daily, and help our players, give our players a chance to succeed.
How you feel out there?
Good.
Yep. Just keep working, bro. Just keep working, stay in shape, and then just be prepared.
They're special, and they make this place a special place, and they kind of define what it means to be a Baltimore Raven.
Good job, man. Yes, sir. Good job, bro. Yes, sir. All right. It's a wrap. No, I don't think it's a wrap. It sounded like it fit, right?
So we're 2 days out from the NFL draft. Draft's Thursday night, and all this information I'm gathering and the other scouts are gathering is all going into our system. It allows like Eric and David and George and Mark to see the information we're gathering. And so at this point in the process, in late April, it's like we've pretty much said our piece. We've said what we think the player can be, how he can help the Ravens. Now it's just, let those guys make the best decision for the team.
It's still about evaluating. It's still about watching tape, taking notes. It's a process. It starts with watching the player. It starts with evaluating his skills. It starts with imagining what he might look like in our scheme. Can he play for us?
There's a lot of scouts who watch the film, but there's only a certain number of scouts who actually go into the school, speaking to the different sources at the school to try to understand as best as possible who is the person walking in the door.
Understanding the player, what motivates the player, how is he wired, personality, intelligence, is he healthy, is he a good teammate? And when the tape matches the background, then you know you have a player that has a chance to be a Baltimore Raven.
So there's a lot of different things that we're trying to understand that helps us, it gives us more confidence that he's gonna come in and be the type of person as well as player that we're hoping for.
Well, the first thing the scouts are gonna do is discuss the player. They're gonna read their scouting report. They're gonna answer questions about the player's ability. So I'm constantly ranking players, listening to the scouts, trying to figure out, the basic early framework of what our draft board is gonna look like.
How many hours is tough to say. I mean, it's
kind of a nonstop process, and it's what we love to do.
Yeah, draft night is like Christmas. There's a lot of work that gets done throughout the process.
So that we are as certain as possible we're going to draft the best player available for the Baltimore Ravens.
Picking 30 is almost like bittersweet. A lot of chips have to fall your way to get the guy that you want, but it's happened before when the player that everybody wants happens to be there and you can make him a Raven. It's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome.
The 2024 NFL Draft is now underway.
We are thrilled to get you ready for the Ravens draft pick, hopefully at number 30 tonight. Hopefully we get a pick.
The draft's one of the funnest weeks of the year. So much speculation. The pre-draft process is tedious and you're tired of it. You get to day one of the draft and finally starts, and then you're sitting there for a couple hours as, oh, that guy would have looked good on the Ravens.
It's electric, and it is probably the funnest weekend for me every single year.
The Chicago Bears select Caleb Williams.
I've never been in there in the draft. You know, that's like a top secret. That's a top secret room. So me being in there to see how those guys operate, man, to see how the best in the business, work the room, work the draft board, is going to be exciting, and I can't wait.
You wait and you wait and you wait and you wait. It's a long day. But in the end, you plan for it, and you go through every different scenario that could happen to prepare yourself just in case something strange does happen.
Jaden Daniels, Joe Alt, Michael Penix Jr.
Well, there it is.
Wow.
That is the first surprise. Not a single defensive player taken.
14 straight offensive players go off the board. I think we all expected offensive heavy early, but not 14 straight.
Amarius Mims, Brian Thomas Jr., Xavier Worthy.
It's a lot of sort of angst about guys going off the board and what can they do and will they trade up, but it's fun. I mean, it's fun, and the Ravens have a certain way of doing things that you come to expect things to work out in a certain way.
I really trust the process. We have wonderful scouts and coaches who help me along the way. I can look over and I've got Ozzie Newsome sitting next to me, the greatest of all time. That's a comfort. In the end, we do what we think is best.
Corners are held on. It's on you, bro. It's not going to be shattered. Damn, I thought, million pieces.
We look at it. What would you guys be offering up?
Ravens had chances to move back and collect a bunch of draft picks. Every year, Steve Bisciotti puts a bug in Eric DeCosta's ear. Hey, if we can get a future pick for next year, let's do it. They had offers on the table that included really good draft capital for the next year to move back.
You get a lot of calls, but if you're interested, I might be interested if my guy's not there. The phone rang a lot this year, more so than it has in the last couple of years. And I can honestly say that we've probably had 8 different potential trades that we could have investigated. This could be another good one for us right here. I could see him taking Guyton. What's up? Yeah, I think they could. They could take Barton. They could take Barton too. I see Barton or Guyton. If they take Guyton, I'm gonna pick. Yeah. But if they don't take Guyton, call me back. Okay?
The Dallas Cowboys select Tyler Guyton.
They wanted Nate Wiggins. When he was there, which I didn't think they thought was going to happen, there really was no decision to make. And that sort of conviction, I would think, for Raven fans makes you feel pretty good what they were able to do and how ultimately that played out, because they haven't missed on a first-round corner. Every guy they've gotten has either been a Pro Bowl player or contributed to Super Bowl win and just been really solid Ravens. So their track record in these situations is very, very good.
Nobody's calling. Nate.
This is Nate.
Hey, this is Eric DeCosta, general manager of the Ravens.
How you doing, Coach?
I'm doing good. How would you feel about coming to Baltimore? Yeah.
Swear to God, y'all got a good one. I swear to God, Coach. Y'all got the best one, Coach. I swear to God, I'm the best cornerback. I swear. I'm not gonna let you down. I'm not gonna let you down, Coach. I swear to God. I swear, Coach. I swear.
Well, that's great to hear. And listen, I'm actually not the coach. I'm the general manager, but Coach Harbaugh's going to want to hear that. I can tell you that. Listen, we feel the same way. You know, we feel the same way.
Yes, sir.
We feel
Yes,
like
sir.
we got the best corner in the draft. That's how we feel too. You know, we're fired up.
Yes, sir.
Your coach, Coach Sweeney's good friends with our owner, and we've gotten great information about you. We feel really, really good about you. We're super excited, and you are going to be a great Baltimore Raven. So congratulations. I'm going to. Oh yeah, thank you. Can't wait to see you. I'm going to give the phone to Coach Harbaugh, and we're going to turn the pick in. So you're going to be on TV in a few minutes, okay?
Yes, sir.
Congratulations. Can't wait to see you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, man. All right, guys.
Hey, John Harbaugh. How you doing, man?
Good, Coach. Thank you. I can't see you.
It's our room cheering for the pick, man. You're the guy we were trying to get to all night.
So y'all got the best one, so I promise you guys.
We believe it. Just come in ready to go to work, okay? You come in ready to go to work, and we're gonna be. It's gonna be a great, long, wonderful career. Yeah. I promise you.
All right. Yes, sir.
right.
Thank you. I thank you. Thank you.
Nate, what's going on, man?
What's up, Coach? What's up?
Hey, man, we talked about it. We said, man, I didn't think you was going to be there for us, but I'm so glad that you're going to be a Baltimore Raven, man. I know you wanted to be here, man.
Yes, sir. I'm glad. I mean, you don't know how happy I am to be here, man.
I already know, man. I'm so happy for you, man. Enjoy this with your family, man. We gonna make it work, man. We're gonna make it work. People are sleeping on you, man, but you at the right spot, you at the right place.
They gonna feel me.
I already know, man. Yes, sir. We're excited, man. Enjoy it, man. Congratulations. Fired up. You a Baltimore Raven, man. Definitely. What's going on, man? Yeah, so we get y'all some love, man. I ain't think you was gonna be there, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Man, I didn't think you was gonna happen. I know. I'm gonna go grab him. I'm gonna go get him down here, man. I'm gonna go get him real quick.
With the 30th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Nate Wiggins, defensive back, Clemson.
Intercepted. Nate Wiggins fires, and it's incomplete. He's going to make people proud down there. I think that's a fantastic pick.
Great. What's up? Welcome to Baltimore, dog.
What's up? Yeah.
You know what we got to do, bro? Get that money, bro. How you feeling? Good? Good. Glad to have you again, bro.
I mean, obviously, you can see the smile on our face. This is a great day to be a Raven. And obviously, last night we drafted Nate Wiggins, who we obviously believe is the best corner in the draft.
Got to get one of them right there. Super Bowl, for sure. Got you. That's what I got in here, bro. Gotta make it happen, bro. Gotta make it happen. Yeah. You know how we work. We're gonna put the work in.
Whenever it was time for a guy to make a play, this guy was making plays all over the field.
Look at you. How you doing? Great seeing you. Oh, man, it's great to see you. Congratulations. Thank you. Man, I'm so happy for you. So happy for you. So, and you know who else I'm happy for? Us. I'm happy for us too. How you doing?
Hey, I'm Tamika.
I'm John.
I'm Nate's mom. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. It's an honor to meet you.
I'm a passionate player. I love the game of football. That's why I feel like I'm the best player to be here.
I had your son in this chair right here.
You did?
This is the hot seat right here. So he had to sit in that chair and then we were together. But man, it's just, it's a thrill.
I'm so grateful.
Now I heard you had another Raven on the plane. Is that right? Kyle Hamilton was on the plane, right? He texted me because you can't believe who I'm on the plane with. You know? It's like it's our guy. That's pretty awesome.
Hey, we was at the same airport, Atlanta airport.
That's great. You guys get a chance to talk a little bit?
We were talking like when we was walking down to the home.
Yeah, that's good. Was he fired up?
Yeah, he was happy.
He have any good advice for you or any?
He said, let's get to work. Let's get a bowl.
Get to work. All right, I like that. Get to work, right? That's the way it's supposed to be. That's good.
This organization is about passion and winning, and that's all I'm care about. That's all I'm coming here to do. I'm here to win, and I'm here to get the job done. So that's what we're gonna do.
Ozzie Newsome.
Hey, man, how you doing? Good to see you again.
You
Welcome.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, you were with Woody last night, wasn't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. You ready to roll?
Yes, I'm ready.
Pickens? Amari Cooper?
I'm ready.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then. Welcome.
We're excited to bring him in, part of our organization, part of our defense. Expect great things out of him. I know he's hungry.
He plays with a little edge, which we like. Congratulations to Nate, man. We happy you're here.
Heading into day 2, it felt like they had to get a tackle early. Great tackle draft. We all heard about it, but so many went on day 1, and you're starting to look at the available list, and you're starting to think, well, if they don't get this guy or this guy, it's a slippery slope now. So while it made the most sense for them to get a tackle, the question was, would one of them be there?
What's up, man? 62? What'd you offer? 72 and 120. I might be interested in that. I'll let you know. I'll call you right back. Okay, see. I mean, yeah, Kansas City. Honestly, if Rosengard's gone, I'd do that in a heartbeat. I'll do it in a heartbeat. Over it. Yeah, we're on the clock. They want to go. But I'm not gonna get Rosengard in there. Hey, I think I'm picking. Okay? Yeah, I'm gonna pick.
The Ravens are next up. Here we go, Mel. Their next selection.
Hey, is this Roger? Hey, it's Eric DeCosta in Baltimore with the Ravens. How are you? I'm doing good. How would you feel about playing right tackle for the Ravens? We went in today and you were one of our highest players on our list, which is awesome. And we thought we had a decent chance to get you, and it worked out really, really well for us. So we're fired up.
Hey, Roger, congratulations, man.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Well, you make sure you celebrate and have a good time with everybody. It's a big day in Baltimore too. Everybody's going to be excited, and you're going to be a great fit here. Just plan on coming in here and getting after people. All right?
Hey, Roger. Hey, congratulations. So happy to have you here, man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're gonna be working out great for us, sir. All right, buddy. Congrats, and enjoy it with your family. All right. Bye-bye. Yeah, you're welcome. Bye-bye.
Baltimore.
It's the right decision. Way to go. Right decision. You got the tackle.
You did it.
Yep. You got a tackle. Yep. Exactly.
All right, Coach. You got us one, right?
You got a tackle.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. We need one. That'd be great. We need one. That'd be good. And he's an athletic kid, too.
Yeah, we thought about trading back, and we would have probably got one of the guards.
Yeah.
You know,
But for need right now, I think that's wise.
He can move.
Yeah.
Get him tightened up a little bit with some of his stuff. And
Yeah.
good shape.
You know his run blocking is good, his pass protection just got to come on. And the strength is going to help him.
Options for how we want to fill it. We have options. We'll look at it. You know, my first blush is it's probably more than we want to go back, but I'll take a look at it. Okay, I'll get back to you. Okay. So they offered to go up to 93. They offered 131, 211, 4th and 25. We got those kind of picks already. I think Adisa has a chance to pop it. Get 9 cents this year. And he was way more for that for the jam. Hey, is this Adisa?
Yes, sir.
Hey, listen. I got one question. Are you gonna get after the quarterback?
You know it. That's a fact. That's what I do.
I know.
I'm ready. Ready to go. Ready to get it.
You got a great story, and you're gonna be a player that our fans are gonna love. I know that.
Adisa, John Harbaugh.
How you doing, Coach?
I'm doing great right now. We got you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Coach. I really appreciate that.
You excited?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Excited, man. You play like a Raven. You play the way we like to play, man. You play fast, physical, and you get to the ball, man. So all you gotta do is just be yourself, man. You're gonna be successful.
For sure. Yes, sir. Appreciate that.
Hey, man. Enjoy it with the fam, man. Congratulations. Fired up. Can't wait to get you up here.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
What's up, Detroit?
Back up, I'm here with my sons, Sam, Max, and Colt. They were all born in Baltimore, and they were all raised to say one thing.
Steelers suck!
With that being said, Flock Nation, with the 93rd pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Adisa Isaac, linebacker, Penn State.
Don't really right around answers. Taking a corner or a ride out to Tampa. Oh, we know Tampa might be there in the 4th round, you know?
The NFL Draft Day 3 is so different from every other day.
People assume, well, you have to check these boxes. I don't really think that's how the Ravens look at it. We're going to take guys that we think can come in and make an impact on our team and make the team and contribute, and that's what they did early.
I'll take Walker, Sarah. We are on the clock. All right, you want the receiver, right? Yes.
Hey, is this Taz? How would you feel about catching passes from Lamar Jackson?
Oh, man, I feel real good about that.
We are going to take you, so you will be a Baltimore Raven. Congratulations. I look forward to seeing you.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, Coach.
Excited?
I am ready to come in and compete.
Ah, man, I can't wait to see you.
Yes,
Can't
sir.
wait to see you. You're going to be a great player for us.
Taz, welcome to Baltimore.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Coach.
Oh, man, we are so excited. You're fired up, aren't you?
I am. I'm ready to come in.
The Baltimore Ravens select Devontae Walker.
He likes Leary, too. We can get Leary later. Probably could get Ali in the 5th. You guys, I mean, I think I could go either way with it, but you like take the corner.
Hello?
TJ.
Yes, sir.
Feel like you fit us really well. And I think, honestly, you're going to be a steal for us.
Appreciate it.
You excited about that?
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
Hey, man, I'm glad fired up that you're a Raven, man. Fired up you're a Raven. I know it's a tough process. You should have went higher than what you went, but hey, don't matter where you go. It's matter where you go, and this is the perfect place for you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
All right, man. We're gonna help you out, man. Make you the best player you can be. You ready? You ready to get to work?
Yes, sir. Can't wait to get started.
Same here, man. Enjoy it, man. Celebrate with your family. Fired up that you're a Raven.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
This draft is really shaped up. Yeah, there's still good players up there. Yeah.
With the 165th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Rasheen Ali.
I told you if you saw 410, that meant that you were going to be a Baltimore Raven, right?
Yeah. We said it when you walked out the office. You were coming back, right? Remember that?
Yeah, we did talk about it.
Devin Leary, quarterback, Kentucky. Let's go.
T. Martin, our quarterbacks coach, you're one of his sleeper quarterbacks of this entire draft class. And so you were fired up.
What's up, Coach? About time.
Hey, you're my guy, man. Hey, it started with the handshake, man.
Yeah, I know.
The firm handshake, the look in the eye, the Philly brawler, man. Let's go, baby.
Coach, I'm ready to work. You guys got a steal.
Hey, look forward to it, man.
A steal.
You already know it.
We're fired up, man. We were sitting here holding our breath the last little bit of a while because it's been a long time since we picked, and we were hoping you'd be there, and there you are. I think it's meant to be.
Yes, sir. It's meant to be, and you guys are gonna get a hard worker from day one. I promise that. It's a dream come true.
I believe it. I believe it.
Hey, you're sweating. You nervous?
Well, I was working.
You're nervous.
Like, come to the draft.
Oh, you were working out? Oh, I didn't know you were working out. I thought you were nervous because you were in there. You were working out.
This is something that they've worked for, they've dreamed of. Congratulations, you're a Raven. You okay playing for Harbaugh?
That sounds great. That sounds great.
Well, then you're a Baltimore
Yes, sir.
Raven, man. Welcome to Baltimore.
Thank you so much.
We love you. We love you as a player. We love you as a person.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That means the world to me and my family.
We say, be great at great. So what you're great at and what you've been great at, focus on that and make sure you're that, because that's what you're here for. That's where it begins. And then be the best you can at everything else and improve across the board all the time.
With the 250th pick of the 2024 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Sanusi Kane, defensive back, Purdue.
I remember we sitting in the office talking about, man, you play the game the right way. So we expect the same thing once you get up here, man. We know you're going to give it your all.
Yes, sir.
That was the plan all along. And I think that's what EDC, throwing out a bunch of positions to us, saying we're going to be targeting offensive line, of course, but also keep your eyes out for running back, wide receiver, edge rusher. And they hit on every single one of them. And that's what the Baltimore Ravens do.
They had a clear plan heading into that draft, and they executed it. And I think they had pinpointed guys that they wanted in every round, and the board fell to them in a way they were able to get those guys.
Feel good about the draft. It's never perfect, but we'll see. Feel like we got a lot of really good players thanks to you guys and all your efforts. And the last thing is with free agency, it's undrafted free agency. Last year we were blessed to get Keaton, and we saw what kind of impact that can have on your team. And there's some really good players out there this year, so let's find those guys.
Undrafted free agency, something I learned very early on this beat, is something the Ravens take extremely seriously. They have a reputation now around the league. They give undrafted free agents an opportunity. They've developed so many of them that they're an attractive landing spot for undrafted free agents because of their history and because of how seriously they take the whole process.
Post-draft comes at you quick and kind of all hands on deck right away. As soon as that 7th round ends, you're getting on the phone, you have our depth chart, you know who we picked, and it's a frenzy to try to get the players that you and the coaches want, that you think have a legitimate chance to make a roster and help us win games.
I don't know what you guys got on the table, but I think, you know, just with his length and obviously our safeties coach likes him, he could be a guy for us.
Corner, we're good. Snapper, we're good. Linebacker, we're good.
This is spastic, it feels like to me, because now you're looking for who else can you bring in to this locker room to develop into even bigger talent.
You just go big and fast, man. Big and fast. I don't care what you just get big,
6'2", 4'5".
Big and fast. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's hit it real quick. He said that's what I'm talking about. Which one he talking about? Oh yeah. That's big. That's fast.
We're looking for guys that play like a Raven.
Let's do it.
Guys that just love the game.
Awesome. Thank you very much. That's fantastic. We got it? Yeah.
If you get guys that love football,
We signed the running back.
they're gonna do well here.
One receiver we're working on. D-line, we need 3. Outside backers, we need 1.
It's really going to be competitive for that 3rd spot. I think it's a good opportunity for him if we can make it happen.
Okay. Can we get it done? Okay. Sounds good.
Check 2 of them.
He's got 2. He's working on the 3rd right now.
Yeah.
I'm good with both of us.
We have 1 spot. So
We have 1 spot left. Market really wants him. Greg Lewis really wants him. They're really familiar with him. We'll have every opportunity for him.
Yeah, no, let's just see.
We'll have him here this weekend.
It's a blur, the turnaround between the draft and the actual rookie minicamp. You know, they use the expression here in this building a lot. It's like drinking from a fire hose, and it sort of is. Like, rookie minicamp is the start of the crash course to get these guys ready to play come September.
This is a big part of their very first step into becoming a Baltimore Raven.
Welcome to the Ravens.